Hi everybody, Marty Rubin, and I'm back for another segment of Marty's Corner. And look who we have today, Leland Burnett, who is playing the tortured, frustrated, angry, haunted beast.
That's right.
With the golden voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
And the heart of gold.
That's right.
Is
These are all just this is all me
that's
personally,
just you.
not even the
That's
character.
just Leland.
Right,
that's not
right,
even
right.
the beast. But does that capture a little bit of the beast's qualities? Some of those descriptions.
You nailed it all. Yeah. I can't add anything else to that. I think it just put that up for the show, and that can be it.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That's good. So we last saw you, Leland,
On
as
this
Phoebus,
stage, yeah.
as Phoebus in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
4 years ago, season
How is that
one.
possible? 4 years ago? Does it
Flew
seem
by,
like?
right? No, it feels like it
Maybe
was,
the pandemic math is throwing me off. It
that's
doesn't
it,
seem
exactly.
like
that
4
added 10
years
years
ago.
to everybody. No, yeah, 4 years ago, this time of year too.
Yes.
We were a Christmas show then.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was a really good show, and you were really good in it. And
Thank
we're
you
very
very
happy
much.
that you're back.
I'm happy to be back. It's nice to be here with the team, and everybody here is it's like family. So it feels real good to get back into it.
Well, that's great. You know, I got to tip my hat to you. I don't have a hat, but if I have one, I tip it. All right. You are mesmerizing as a beast. You are
very
absolutely unbelievable. When you heard you were getting the role, did you watch how other performers did it, or go to the Disney movie and see how they portrayed the beast there?
Yeah, funny enough, the cartoon, it came out when I was a little boy, and me and my sister, we watched that VHS tape. That'll date
Right.
how old I
You
am.
wore it out.
We wore it out though. And it's funny because I went back and watched it again after booking this for the first time in 30 years, watching it, and I still knew so much of it off memory. It was crazy.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, I think when I was a little boy, we must have watched it 100 times.
So many great songs in there. Unbelievable.
Well, it's the best. It was the first animated film, maybe the only one, to be nominated for Best Oscar. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's a great movie.
You know, for the audience to be fully invested, there's got to be that spark between Hannah Colbreth, who plays it,
Yeah.
and the beast, Leland Burnett.
Yeah.
There's got to be that spark, and I am here to tell you that.
Are we bringing the fire?
You are. The two of you are unbelievable. The chemistry is just great.
Well,
You know?
she's phenomenal. Yeah, getting to act opposite Hannah it's a dream. I mean, she brings everything you need. I just have to show up and make eye contact, and the rest falls into place. She's an
Did you
absolute
see
dream.
that during rehearsals? Like, did you feel that connection?
Oh
happening
yeah,
early?
no. From the word go, she's so easy to get along with, on stage and off stage. She's an absolute joy to work with. And the moment she opens her mouth to sing,
Oh my God,
forget.
she's
Forget
the
it.
full
Like,
package.
it's
She's
over.
great. She's
Yeah.
great. You know, you could feel the audience rooting for you both. You know, and is that a feeling that you feel from the audience? Like, okay, they want this to work for us.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
a real page turn from Act 1 to Act 2. You know, Act 1, I'm not the nicest guy.
You're the beast.
Mostly, yeah, more beast than man. And what's nice about the way this story is formatted is that you really get to go through his transformation, where he doesn't just turn into a human again right at the end. He sort of transforms throughout all of Act 2.
Yes.
She's pulling out the humanity from this monster, for lack of a better term. That's a lot of fun to do every night, is to find those moments where the human inside this creature is reaching out, crying out to be saved.
Right, and we're all thrilled when it's happening.
Right?
You know?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
great.
it's a lot of fun.
So, here comes the inevitable sports analogy.
It's happening.
Here, Leland. Okay.
Lay it on me.
Okay, here it comes. So, in sports, the subtle moves that a player makes puts them in position to do great things.
Sure.
And I'm going to give you two examples. I know you're a baseball guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you two baseball examples. Okay. So when a shortstop or a second baseman are trying to turn a double play, the shortstop, he doesn't catch the ball flat-footed. Okay. The ball comes. He's moving his glove and catching it in one motion, going to first.
Yeah.
That's the subtle move. Or an outfielder. If the man on third, and he's tagging up, the runner's tagging up, and he has to throw the guy out at the plate. He'll catch a fly ball. He doesn't catch it like this, or she doesn't catch it like this. It's like they're catching it with the momentum, and they're throwing like that. That's what you do out here as the beast. That's your movements out here set you up, in my opinion. Like, for instance, when you're galloping around the stage, or you're running up the steps, or you're turning to the audience with that haunted look, does that help you bring the emotion to the song that you're about to sing?
A great deal of this character for me is in his physicality. It's you can't just put the costume on and walk on stage and expect to be transformed. A lot of it, I feel, comes from inside and just sort of channeling the animal that he's been turned into. So
Right.
there's a moment in the show where he's fighting some wolves, and there's a lot of the actors portraying the wolves are in full, on all fours.
Yes.
They're moving around like actual animals. I see a lot of my character in that. It's a haunting moment to be on stage with wolves and be like, well, he's got as much in common with them as he does with the humans in the show.
Yes.
It's got to be physical, and it's got to be disturbing.
when you're singing some of your really big songs, there is a richness, a deepness, a Phantom of the Opera feeling that you have that gets to everybody. It gets to me. I see all the performance. It gets to me. What does that feel like as an actor when you're about to deliver that big song and you can hear a pin drop in the theater?
It's why we do what we do, and the way this show is formatted, ending the first act with "If I Can't Love Her," that's my big number in the
Yes.
show. It's an honor. It's an honor to have the entire cast helping to set up the story and this moment so that the audience is able to come with us.
Yes.
And I only arrive at that moment because the entire cast, all of the other principals, all of the ensemble have delivered such a product that the audience is fully invested at that
Yes.
moment, and they're ready to go on that journey with me. So
Yes.
it sort of feels like a relay race where I'm left alone at the very end of Act 1 to deliver that number, and it's a great honor. It's a great honor every night.
Yes, it is. It's so nice to see you doing that on stage. If I could switch to football, you got me
Come on.
inspired for sports.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
All right. And when a running back is going for a touchdown
Right.
and they refuse to be tackled, the announcer might yell out, "That running back is a beast." So we are a few hours out from showtime tonight.
That's right.
Okay. When does Leland Burnett put on his game face and get into beast mode?
Well, I'm called to work half hour before.
You're a nice guy
But
before
on
that?
on a typical day, oh yeah, no, you got to be nice all the way up until the wing, Just,
But when
just
do you
right
have to
there.
go like this? All right,
For me, it really is at the wing. It's at the wing. Yeah, I wouldn't classify myself as method. I'm not going to be walking around backstage knocking people out of the way. Although I have run into a few people backstage, but that's because the costume itself is so large. So my
Right.
apologies if I've knocked you over backstage. But yeah, that has its space, and that space is right here on the stage for the audience. So
Yes.
for me, that's what an actor is: somebody who can flip it on, deliver it, walk off the stage, and become yourself again.
Yes.
But the journey out from New York City to here, hour and a half on the train certainly gives me
Right.
enough time to find my focus and to find what I need to deliver a show that.
That's good. Now, we had a show this morning. We had a number of schools here this
Student
morning.
matinee, yeah.
Right. Do you have to pace yourself a bit when, we have that Saturdays also, we have a
Two-show
matinee.
day?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So how are you able to gear up for, we have another show tonight. You just, had this terrific performance, you wind down.
Yeah.
How do you gear back up for
I
a
got a
second
sports
performance?
analogy for you now.
Go ahead.
So you remember, you follow Formula One at all?
Yeah.
So back in the day, they used to allow them to refuel the cars.
Yes.
And that since has been abolished. They have to do the entire race with one tank of gas. So
Oh,
that
wow.
changes how you are going to go around the course. You can't just floor it and gun it around every corner. The same to do with the two-show day. You really have to keep in mind, hey, there's going to be two houses out here. Everybody's paid the same money, and they're expecting your best performance. So it's about moderation and still delivering 100%. So you
Yes.
can't just flip it on to 110 and burn it out. You got to deliver the same product to everybody. It really is finding that happy medium of keeping your voice healthy, keeping your body warm. You can't let yourself get too cold. So it's maintaining that engine throughout the day.
That's good. I love you turn the tables on you with the sports analogy. That's a great
Got to
one.
show up at Marty's corner. you
That's
know?
it, exactly. Well, let me just tell everybody, if Leland Burnett is worth the price of admission all by
Oh.
himself, and then the rest of this talented cast, I mean, if you want to see him become from a beast to a prince, and from the inside and the outside, and the rest of this awesome cast, we're playing Wednesday night through Sunday, and we're playing straight through to January 1st.
So we can't wait to see you out here at the Argyle Theater.